Greetings, IELTS test takers all over the Philippines. This is 9.09er YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support because after a month of our YouTube channel, now we have more than 2,300 subscribers, more than 20,000 views, and more than 100,000 minutes watched. So for this day, our guest is the Country Exams Manager of IDP Education Pty Limited, Ms. Hannah Esguerra, and we're going to talk about the latest about the examination. So after COVID-19, what are the measures that are in place to ensure the health and safety of our candidates? So before we start our short casual interview, perhaps maybe a short message from our guest, Ms. Hannah.
Hi, hello everybody. Hi, Sir Irwin. Thank you for
Hello.
inviting me to this YouTube account of yours. Congratulations, you have many subscribers in just 1 month.
Thank you.
So looking forward to reaching more.
Definitely. So for this episode, I'd like our audience to know that we're not going to talk about the format of the examination. We expect you already know that one. Okay, so let's begin with the first question. How often does IDP conduct paper-based and computer-delivered exams in the Philippines now?
Okay. Well, during these times of uncertainty, we understand the need for people to still pursue their work plans abroad as soon as travel ban for nurses is lifted, for example. So IDP is committed to delivering IELTS test services to all our test takers. And with that, we offer our paper-based test 3 to 4 times a month, while CD IELTS test is offered daily in Manila. So that's Monday to Sunday, twice a day. And for Cebu, it's 3 to 4 times a week.
Okay, so just to clarify, paper-based IELTS is conducted nationwide, whereas computer-delivered exams are only conducted in Metro Manila and Cebu. Is that right?
We've actually just opened one of our shared labs in Baguio. So now CD IELTS can be taken in Manila, Cebu, and Baguio.
Okay, thank you so much for the latest update, Ms. Hannah. Now, what about the test venues? Will you please give us an idea which cities are being chosen as test venues by IDP Philippines?
Okay, where we administer examination, well, in cities where it's actually under GCQ. So currently we are restricted if it's MECQ or ECQ, we cannot deliver examination, unfortunately. But for those cities under GCQ and where airports are, in operation, where we can travel and cross borders, we comply to all those requirements. So we bring the IELTS examination to you. So from, say, Baguio, you want me to identify a location?
Yes, please, so that our audience nationwide will have an idea where's the nearest test venue.
Okay, I hope I don't miss one. So we hold the examination in Baguio, Dagupan, Tarlac, Cabanatuan, Pampanga, and then of course Metro Manila. That's in different cities: Pasig, Pasay, Makati, Quezon City, and then down south we have we have Laguna, Lipa, and then Legazpi. For Visayas region, we have Iloilo, Bacolod, of course Cebu, and then for Davao we have CDO,
What
Gensan,
about
Davao.
What about Tagaytay?
Tagaytay,
Yes.
Tagaytay.
And Bulacan?
And Bulacan, yes, those are new locations.
And Naga as well.
I don't have the exact list with me, but test takers can look that up in our website. No, but the difference is that we make the test available in all locations where we can cross the border.
So we would like to remind our candidates to check the website of IDP if there are new locations and for the specific hotel where the examination is conducted.
Yes.
Okay, so let's now move on to the next question. Because of COVID-19, a lot of our viewers and audience are asking, can IELTS examination be taken online or can they just take IELTS at home?
Well, because of the security of the IELTS test, it cannot be taken online at home. It can be taken using computer online, but it has to be at the test center itself. So we have to deliver the examination here or where we can hold it in venues like hotels for school. So, but we're offering convenience to the test takers as we deliver CDILs in 3 locations as mentioned earlier. So Manila, Cebu, and Baguio.
So we just would like to inform our audience that for Metro Manila, the computer-delivered IELTS facility of IDP is located in Ortigas,
Yes. Our
Marco
office is
Polo
Marco
building.
Polo, Sapphire Road, Pasig City.
Okay, there you go. Now, we just want to know how much is the latest examination fee right now, paper-based versus computer-delivered IELTS, IELTS for UKVI, IELTS live skills, regular IELTS. Well, will you please update our audience?
Sure. Okay. So for paper-based or computer-delivered examination, the test fee is actually the same, 11,300 pesos. And for UKBI, it's 11,995. While for life skills, it's 9,890 pesos.
Okay, what about the EOR fee? Is it fixed or does it change every month? And does it differ if is it different if it's regular IELTS or UKVI?
Okay, well, with IDP, the EOR fee remains to be the same,
Mm-hmm.
whichever test that may be, So it's 6,200 pesos for the EOR plus 240 pesos for the courier fee. So it doesn't change month on month depending on any rate, what do you call it, exchange rate, but it's the
Mm-hmm.
same all throughout.
Do our candidates need to wait for a specific number of days or a number of weeks for their EOR results to be available?
For application of an EOR has to be 6 weeks from test date only. So
Okay.
after that, unfortunately, we cannot accommodate any more EOR requests.
Mm.
And then the results of the EOR come out like 3 days and until 2 weeks. So it's quite faster now during this time as compared to before.
By the way, for our audience who are not yet familiar with EOR, this is inquiry on result. It's possible for you to challenge the grade that you got in the examination. And just to remind our viewers and our audience, it's exactly the same fee whether you're going to apply for a recheck of 1 subtest or all 4 subtests. That's why it's more practical if you're going to have a recheck of all 4 components because it's exactly the same amount. And there is a refund of the EOR fee just in case your grade in one of the 4 subtests actually goes up. And correct me if I'm wrong, Miss Hannah, there are only 2 possibilities after EOR, right? Either the scores increase or the score remains as it is.
That's correct.
Okay, so we're talking about COVID-19, and a lot of people are asking us, do they need to wear face masks? Is there a specific face mask required? Are they also required to wear face shield? Or do they need to present swab test results or rapid test results before they register for the exam?
Okay, well, booking for an examination doesn't require all of those things, but coming in to sit for the
Mm-hmm.
test, well, in our office, face shield and face mask are required, and there are also health declaration forms that has to be filled up upon entry. We do temp checks, and then sanitation, of course, of hands before entry into the test room. So all these things are in place, to ensure the health and safety of all our test takers. And we also do deep cleaning of the equipment before any test and after any test. So, well, if you're concerned about wearing face shield during the IELTS examination, you can take the face shield off, but of course the face mask remains to be on.
For the benefit of our audience and our test takers, how many candidates can take the examination together for computer-delivered IELTS and also for the pen and paper examination?
Okay, so for the computer delivery test, we've actually expanded our CDIS lab to accommodate more test takers because of the social distancing measure that we have
Mm-hmm.
to put in place. In a day, we can actually accommodate 30 test takers. So that's 15 test takers in one session in the morning and then 15 in the afternoon. And then for the paper-based test, it actually depends on the regulations set by the hotels and the IATF. Some may impose limit of 10 test takers only per room, but some may accept 30 to 40 depending on function room size.
Okay, so what about the availability of the results? Because I saw it recently from the Facebook ad of IDP. I guess the computer delivered results are released faster now as compared before?
Yes, that's actually great news.
Mm-hmm.
CDIL's results are released even faster, 3 to 5 days. So all the more reason to choose computer-delivered tests.
So just to compare, what about for paper-based results? They're out or they're released after how many days after the written exams?
Okay, well, paper-based tests still take 13 calendar days before they are released. So CDILs is really the better choice when it comes to availability of results faster.
So for the benefit of our audience, imagine if you're taking computer-delivered exam, say, for instance, this Monday, and then you can possibly get your results on Thursday. And
Within the
because
week.
computer-delivered examinations are conducted every single day, if you're in a hurry to submit the results of your exam, this is obviously the practical choice. Because for pen and paper IELTS, it's only conducted like what, 3 to 4 times a month, and usually Thursday or Saturday. So if you miss that specific day, you'd have to wait for another week for the examination, and then another 13 days for the results to be out. So if ever you need to submit your results to the embassy or the requiring institution sooner, so you know which option is better for you, that is the computer delivered IELTS.
Yes,
Okay.
calculate
Now,
that very well.
okay, here's another question. Because of the limited number of examinees that can be accommodated per room, how early are candidates supposed to register for the examination?
Booking for the test actually
Mm-hmm.
depends on their readiness, So we want the test
Mm-hmm.
taker to book for an examination as early as possible for them to actually avail of all the freebies that come along with it. So
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a better choice to book, say, 2 weeks or 3 weeks in advance, because
Mm-hmm.
that means you have more time to prepare, to avail of whatever that's free when you book for the test with IDP. So that's, say, for example, 30-day access to IELTS Master, invitation to webinar series, pre-testing available at Niner Office, for example.
Yes,
So
that's
all
right.
those things. So I think, in my opinion, I would suggest that test takers apply for the test or book for the test as early as possible, 2 to 3 weeks in advance.
Okay, but what about the latest? I mean, can they still get slots if they just register a week before the exam?
They can, yes. However, it's just that if it's that late already, they may not be able to avail whatever is free, because they won't be getting the 30-day trial, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Just a few days access to it. So I would suggest still ahead.
Okay, talking about these freebies, we just want our viewers to know that IDP is offering our candidates a lot of benefits. So there are two workshops. So there's the IELTS workshop in general covering all four subtests. And then there's the writing workshop. And this is conducted by IDP Philippines every month for our candidates nationwide. Well, it's a webinar. So wherever you are, as long as you have access to the internet, you can enjoy these benefits. And not just that one. If I'm not mistaken, IDP Southeast Asia also does the same.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Which means to say you have possibly access to 4 workshops in a month. So IDP Philippines IELTS workshop, IDP Philippines writing workshop, IDP Southeast Asia IELTS workshop, and IDP Southeast Asia writing workshop. So the earlier you register for the examination, more chances that you can avail all 4 of them.
True, that's true.
That's right. Okay, so being the number one IELTS agent of IDP for the longest time, we also enjoy IELTS pretest. So what is this free pretest? It's a simulation of the actual examination. So you're going to take the examinations under test supervision. The candidates are provided with individual headphones, which is like the actual examination. And because it's a mock exam, definitely, we cannot do this online. So IDP usually visits our main branch, P Campa Espana, for the pretest. Now, if you want to know when is the next available pretest, all you have to do is to message us on Facebook. So this video will be released by the first week of October. So the next one is scheduled on October 17. That is a Saturday. That's from 8 a.m. to 12 noon. So the registration, that's 8 to 9 a.m. And then the actual pretest, 9 a.m. to 12 noon. But if you're taking the examination in November or December, rest assured that we do this on a monthly basis for as long as you're you register for your IELTS exam under IDP. Okay, now, apart from those 4 webinars and the free pre-test, what other benefits can our candidates enjoy if they choose to register for the examination in IDP?
Okay, well, actually, for the month of September and October, we have what we call the IELTS Bundle Promo. It's an ongoing promotion for IELTS registration, wherein those who attend our virtual fairs can actually have a chance to book for exam and get a free trial review with a review center of choice. That is, of course, none other than Niner IELTS Review and Tutorial Center.
Okay, so here's another question. Apparently, there are 3 testing centers for IELTS worldwide. So in the Philippines, we have 2 options. Now, this is the million-dollar question that people are asking. Why choose IDP?
Why? Well, of everything that we have discussed earlier, those are available in IDP test center only. So we also have, our staff, our professional people who are always ready to assist you to respond to your concerns. So we make ourselves available to you, to our partners, and to our test takers any time of the day. So yeah, so that's how it is.
Okay, so before we end our short interview, is there anything else that you would like our subscribers to know about taking the examination in IDP? And perhaps we can also promote the student visa services of IDP.
Okay, so first of all, again, I want to thank you for inviting me to this collaborative project of yours, and we appreciate the time to talk with us, and of course to promote this to our test takers. We're all in one agenda of helping, bridging the dreams of our test takers to go abroad. So one of the requirements is of course taking IELTS tests through you guys, through us as well. So. Again, we're here to work with you any way we can to support all our test takers. And our services, whether that's IELTS or student placement, it's available. Just do come in, visit our office, or attend our virtual fairs, or visit our website for any information that you may want.
Okay, so for those who do not know yet, IDP is not just limited to administration of the examination, because IDP primarily is international development program based in Australia. So they offer education placement. So if you're planning to study in Australia, New Zealand, UK as well, and
UK,
USA, yeah,
Ireland,
Canada, yeah.
Canada, yes.
They have plenty of partner universities and colleges in these English-speaking countries. And I'm happy to announce that the service of IDP is totally free. Am I right?
That's true.
Yeah. So they will help you find a school and appropriate course for you. So if you're planning to go to any of these countries under student visa, then one-stop shop IDP is your preferred testing center for IELTS. At the same time, they can assist you in the registration process, especially for student visa application.
That's right. We're here to help you pursue your dreams.
Okay, there you go. We wouldn't want to keep you for long. What's most important, you know the latest about the examination. So once again, we would like to thank Ms. Hannah Guerra of IDP IELTS Philippines for her time. And hopefully we did not waste your time as well, because we know for a fact that you're busy people. And with the latest updates related to the examination, I hope that this will help you in deciding as to when to register for the test, where to take it, and so on. So if you have questions, you can visit Niner's Facebook account. You can visit our website. You can check our 22 videos on YouTube so far. You can also download our free mobile app. And so once again, this is 9.0 Niner. Thank you for your time, and we'll see you in our future videos. Bye-bye.
Bye.